And I bet you that the people that treat retail workers poorly are the same people that A, use Internet Explorer, and B, click it repeatedly whenever it doesn't open the first time, and then suddenly you just have 20 new windows open, and then your computer's barely running, and you don't know what's happening, and you're just more angry because of what you've done yourself. If you had the patience, you would be hopefully not using Internet Explorer. Yes, hello. Welcome back. I'm Pip. This is entry 2 of my Antidepressant Diaries. Concept: someone cuts you off in traffic, or you spill coffee on your favorite shirt in the morning, or you run over a squirrel. That's a really bad example. That should upset you. Concept: someone cuts you off on your way to work, or someone takes your favorite mug from the employee kitchen, or someone hits you with their bag whenever you're walking to work. All of these collectively are something I like to call day ruiners. They're small, but they can feel bigger because if they happen at just the right time or just the wrong time, they ruin your day. Maybe some of them don't really seem that bad to you, but some of you, your day's ruined just from hearing about them, just thinking about it happening to you. But here's what happens to me too often whenever I rant about one of these day ruiners. I totally left my coffee on the counter this morning. Can you believe it's 9 a.m. and the day's already ruined? You can't just let one bad thing ruin your day. And she texted me again, and she just makes me feel so incompetent sometimes, you know? No one can make you feel anything. You control the way you feel.
You control the way you feel.
You control the way you feel. You control the way you feel has become one of those sentences for me. It is the bane of my existence. Because here's the thing. Controversial opinion time. Sure, objectively, you have control over your emotions. The royal you, but do I specifically? No, my guy, that's my problem. I don't have that kind of control, and I am so happy and proud and a little bit jealous of the people that do. That's the kind of control that I wish I had. My emotions are unstable the best of times, non-existent, the worst. Sometimes I get sad or angry or upset for no discernible reason. And honestly, when I can figure out what's causing this or what triggered my brain to turn on the sad switch, that's a win. And I'm sure plenty of people can relate to this. Because the idea of being able to control your feelings is great. Like, yeah, these are things that I have control over, not things that have full control over me. They're things that have control over me half the time. And like, that's fine. I guess. That's just how my brain functions at the current moment. And that's what I have to live with. But then someone tells me that I control my emotions and it just makes me furious. Yes, they make me furious. My brain causes the emotion because of what they've said or done. The fact of the matter is, I don't always control the way I feel. The next step is learning how to take that and just let it go and be able to move on. But honestly, even just like outside of mental illness, this is still such a thing. Because I've had one too many interactions with customers that have left me feeling like actual human garbage. I work in retail, and you know working in retail, you're gonna get some customers that are gonna kind of make you feel bad. Because some people seem to think it's okay to treat retail workers like they're not really humans. I don't understand that thought process. Maybe it's because I've been working in retail, maybe it's because I'm a decent human being, maybe it's because I have a heart and a soul. I don't know. And then that results in me having interactions that kind of leave me feeling like garbage. Call out if you treat retail workers badly, stop. Just to give you an example, one day, there I was, just doing my job, trying to put things away, trying to be a good employee, when... Excuse me? Hi, how can I help you? You got any wrapping paper? Yes. For birthdays. Oh yeah, it's right. No, not on a roll, like paper. You got any wrapping paper? I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't think I understand what you're looking for. It's like sheets of paper for wrapping, for birthdays. Sorry, I don't believe we carry anything like that. Well, can you ask? Someone around here's got to know better than you. Jesus, just ask someone else. You didn't even understand what it was. Find someone that does. Okay, if you've seen it here before, then I'll just call over to someone and see if we still carry it. Hey, do we have any single sheets never been able to find around here? Wrapping paper?
No, I didn't even know that existed.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm afraid that isn't a product we carry. Did you ask? Yes, I just did, actually. You got any plain tissue paper then? That we do, it's actually right back here. We'll move then, I gotta get past you. We actually also have some leftover packages of tissue paper from Christmas. Don't you people listen, it's for a birthday. Yes, I know, there are just some plain colors over there. Christmas is long over, geez Louise, shouldn't you gotten rid of that by now? I actually just brought it up because our Christmas items are now 50% off since the holidays have passed, and I just thought, well, I ain't here for Christmas, I'm here for a birthday. Well, let me know if I can help you with anything else. What do you have to help me with the first thing for that? So yeah, that happened, and it bummed me out. And then, when you're in one of these moments, and someone looks at you and they're just like, you can control the way you feel. That's just a slap in the face and a total disregard for your emotions. If you are a person that said that to someone, you probably just wanted to boost their mood and be like, hey, yeah, that sucked, but don't let it get you down, chap. Except I hope you didn't call him chap. Like, I wish I hadn't just said that. So what really sucks is having one of those moments and going to someone you care about and being like, yeah, this happened and it was awful and now I feel awful because of that. And then their response is, well, you control the way you feel. You're not helping, Sharon. Unless that's something that works for you. Like I said, this seems to be a controversial opinion because some people just think that that itself should also be brushed off. I can't, obviously. I've been told one too many times that I control my feelings and I don't really control my feelings, and now I have to talk about it to a camera late at night while my roommate's at work and I don't have her to rant to, and I've already done this on Twitter, so I can't just make another tweet thread about it, so here I am. And yeah, Sharon, maybe sometimes I do control my emotions, but right now, my emotions are haywire and I feel bad because of the way that that person treated me, and I can't help that at the moment. I need to feel it, and I need to work on this control aspect you keep telling me about, and maybe one day. So basically, the moral of this entry is, it's okay if you can't control your feelings. Don't let people bring you down permanently, but it's okay to lay there for a second. We all know Spider-Man always gets back up, but even he lays there sometimes for a hot second to breathe, and then he gets right back up. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Marvel, and Into the Spider-Verse was, like, magnificent. So I'm, like, in a really big Spider-Man phase right now, and you can tell because this is my current lock screen. Not only is it Spider-Man, but it's a big mood. And as for the actual entry into my Antidepressant Diaries, aka how I'm doing, actually pretty well. I actually just had an appointment with my psychiatrist, and everything's looking good, like feeling good. Since she changed my medicine, I've been doing a lot better. Stopped being all dizzy all the time, which was nice. And keep on keeping on in 2019. Also, Happy New Year. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much if you have watched this entire thing and made it to the end. Feel free to, I don't know, subscribe or just check back in to see what else happens with this series. And with all that said, I'm gonna revert to my cocoon. Until next time. And I just don't get it. Like, how do some people forget that humans are humans? Like, even if they're in a service industry job, you walk into Taco Bell and you see that person behind the counter and you just forget that that is a person.